Shalom, brothers and sisters. The truth is out there. This is not an episode of the X-Files. UFOs have taken center stage in Washington. Once ridiculed, those reporting UFO sightings are vindicated. US intelligence confirms 144 unexplained events over 17 years. There's way more than that. With tech advancements, Washington admits it's serious. On November the 14th, 2004, Lieutenant Alex Dietrich, a young pilot who had just completed her training, boarded an F-18 jet and took off from the aircraft carrier USS Nimitz. Routine training day off the coast of California. Shortly after being airborne, she spotted a slender, elongated object hovering over the water at an altitude of 820 feet and traveling at 370 miles per hour. The jet's targeting system, designed to identify any object known to the US military, could not provide a clear identification. The weapons system operator in the jet's rear seat observed the same object. The two young officers quickly began to radio in their observations. Years later, Dietrich recounted that the object moved so quickly and erratically they could not communicate what they were seeing fast enough. Although military pilots are skilled in identifying aircraft by their shapes, colors, and unit insignia in a fraction of a second, Dietrich insists this wasn't any craft that she could recognize. Additional jets were dispatched, and then one of the pilots managed to capture the object on infrared camera. Despite the radar evidence and testimonies of other individuals on the Nimitz, when Dietrich and her flight partner returned to the base and reported what they had seen, they received little serious attention and many jokes. There was a time at the height of all of this, if you were awake and looking into this back then already, before it became cool. If they spoke about it, they had the threat of their careers being ruined, mental health put over their reputations, all sorts of things. So in 90% of the cases, they would just keep quiet and keep it to themselves. They wouldn't report it. They'd almost be encouraged indirectly to shut up about what they'd seen and not cause unnecessary or undue information to be passed along the chain. Now, how many times has this happened in the last 40, 50 years? Countless times. And now suddenly they want it to be mainstream and they want it to be in your face. Why? Because time's up and they need an excuse to bring these Nephilim into the forefront of history, to explain what happened to all the many people that suddenly disappear when the rapture takes place, to give them credibility and strength in their new emerging beast system with their Antichrist that is coming. It's all just open in front of us to see before we leave. And again, a week won't be complete at this stage without a couple of alien stories. I'll still do a video and give you my further observations on the whole phenomena at some stage and what I've seen. God bless. Keep looking up. Shalom.